Good morning. It's Monday morning, May 4th. We will be babysitting again today. Little mister's due in about 45 minutes or so. We'll see if I don't know for sure when he ever comes, but that's about when he's supposed to be here. Anyway, we're going to do a really quick playing with drawing clip. And I'm going to try to download vlog clips to the desktop before he gets here. And drink my coffee all at the same time. I don't know. All right, I'll be back. All right, let's see if we can get these clips loaded to the desktop before little mister gets here. Maybe? I also need to drink my coffee. I need coffee. Took a little more finagling than I would have liked. I wish I could say that was weird, but it's not weird. And in case you're new here, I actually hate video editing, and that's why my videos look the way they do. Anyway, so we got all the clips loaded. We got the one filmed. Everything's ready. I can sit and drink the last of my coffee before little mister gets here. And we're all good. I'll be back. That was eventful. So we babysat today, grandson, and that went fine. In my opinion, he does know something's going on with him moving or something. He's a little stressed out, but he was fine though. Just asking for mommy and daddy every 5 minutes. But when he was getting ready to go home, when mommy was here picking him up, the little one from next door came over, and my daughter saw him come in the front door over my shoulder. Anyway, while he was here, we were trying to text mom and dad to let them know he was here. He's 6 months younger than my grandson, and they were freaking out because nobody knew where he was. Literally, they were running up and down the street. So anyway, daughter watched him, made sure he was safe. We did send the text, but I figured they probably didn't get it because they were in a panic. And I was right. And so I went outside. I saw one of the older girls. I said, tell your parents he's here. And I also saw dad. Anyway. So yeah, I guess he does that all the time. Not I guess. I know he does that all the time. But if he's going to wander off, I'd rather he wander off to someplace safe, our house, than literally go down the street. So there's that. And I will tell his parents that. So anyway. I also stopped our mail for next week, and because we're going to be out of town, and I gave my hair a little trim. Yes, I cut my hair myself. No, I don't do a great job or know what I'm doing. I also trim Mr. Bob's hair. I do sort of a point cut, and I bring the whole thing forward and trim the ends in the back. And then I bring it forward this way, do it again, bring it around the other way, do it again. And then I do some little layers around the face. If it's off or weird, nobody's going to notice because my hair's got this wavy Einstein thing going on. And it's never straight anymore. And so that makes it a little forgiving. So I'm going to sit here and relax now. And just take a deep breath. Okay. Wait for Mr. Bob to get off work. Holy heck. All right, I'll be back. Hey, all. Have I picked the camera up at all this week so far? I have no idea. And did I check my camera? No. Anyway, the last 2 days have been spent babysitting and squeezing in what I can where I can. I've done pretty well. I do have an idea for a traveling small art project for when Bob and I go on vacation, inspired by a video that I saw recently on YouTube, and she's the only one that I can tell that's doing it. That will be its own separate video, but stay tuned. I think it's a really unique idea. We'll see what happens. And I've been, of course, knitting more dishcloths and washcloths because they're fun to make. They're easy to make. They keep my hands busy and out of the food. All the things. Anyway, right now we're out Michael's. Might stop by Daiso, and there is also a thrift store over this way that I haven't been to yet. I have the day off of babysitting. I've got our little robot vacuum Hazel at home doing her job. I've got to do laundry and dishes, and like it's just going to be kind of a catch-up / creative day. Hopefully some of both, but we'll see. And yeah, let's go in Michael's and see what they've got. I am looking for a couple things in particular that have to do with our vacation, but I just walk around, get some steps in. I'll be back. All right, it's Thursday. It's 1:15 p.m. We leave Sunday for vacation. I have a bunch of these little balls of cotton in different colors that I want to try to finish up washcloths from before we leave. I'm not going to stop making washcloths, but I'm bringing something else with me to make them out of. I have one of this left, and then I have 2 other balls of they're both a different color, but so I'm making good progress, and getting chores done and stuff. I'm not babysitting that I know of before we leave, so I'm able to catch up on chores and stuff. The other thing that I want to do, though, is I have a small pile of papers for my glue book, and I think what I want to do is go through them really quick and pull out some images, and I'm not going to cut them out right now. Maybe tomorrow. I'm missing a little bin. I probably put it away, but anyway, I'm going to go through these, pull out the images or parts of images that I want to cut from for my glue book, and then set that aside. I may cut them before we leave. I am bringing some glue book stuff with me on vacation. I'm not going to bring home a big pile of papers, but I'm going to sit each evening at the end of the day, and I'm going to cut a few things out and put them in my book, and then journal around the cutouts. I think it's a good idea. And I have another thing I'm going to do too. All right. Let's find that little plastic bin that I put away in a safe place. All right, I'll be back. I don't know where we put it, so we're going to use this. That's fine. So this is from a gift card that the kids gave us for Christmas, and I want to use part of that, so we're going to save that. These are from a little bit of real estate stuff that we did. I think I want to do something with the blueprints, so we'll save that. Okay, garbage. This is St. Jude's mail. And I love the flowers on the envelope. So we're going to save that. There are a bunch of return address labels on here. I'm going to save those. And then there's a part up here on the top with some more flowers on it. So we'll save that. And a little pad of paper. Oh, with more flowers. All right, then we have a travel magazine from an insurance company that we have business with. And I like the cover. I mean, how do you not like that? I can see all kinds of images coming out of that. So we'll save that. I see more flowers. Save those. And literally this is what I do. Palm trees. Gotta love a good palm tree, right? Yeah. So I just go through the magazines. I don't save everything because that's a really easy pit to fall into with junk journaling and scrapbooking, and if that's where you want to go with it, that's cool. But for me, having just the giant pile of papers gets really overwhelming, and to the point where then it just sits in the bin and I never do anything with it. So this works better for me. And I try not to think about it too much. I just look at sorry, I got distracted by something that looked like Niagara Falls. That's a different trip. It just gets too overwhelming for me, and then I never do anything with any of it. So this works out much better for me. Okay, done. And this is from Costco. It's their little ad magazine. I usually don't find too much in it, but that's an interesting picture of olive oil. Why? I don't know. I just want it. Sorry. I swear I got enough sleep last night. Who doesn't love a good picture of a lighthouse? Like, come on. So I just do this, and I try not to let the pile of papers I need to go through get too big before I do this, because then I just want to chuck the whole pile in the trash, and because I get frustrated. I should probably do this so you can actually, I don't know, see my face. I don't know why I like that picture of those little frittatas, but I do. Those are cool images. All right, I'll save those. Why do I see some food theme glue book pages in my future? Might be a reason for that. So little Mr., aka our grandson, has discovered that Oma's house has many light switches and many ceiling fans, and that we really enjoy turning them on and off and on and off and on and off. He's 3 before anybody asks. Yes, he is speaking, but it's a mixture of languages, so I don't always understand what he's saying. For instance, he says to me all the time, "Follow Ma." That's a mixture of things. So there you go. Now we have a little box, and we may do something with it before we leave. We may just not and leave it, but that's okay. At least it's semi-controlled. And if anybody wonders about this, you know, I had an itch, so I scratched it. Next thing you know, I was bleeding. It's, you know. Okay, I'm going to go back to knitting. And, yep, I think that's it for now. I'll be back. Okay, it is Saturday. We're not going anywhere today. We're doing chores, catching up on things. I'm trying to film stuff in between Mr. Bob doing work on his hot rod. It's really rumbly, and the art room is right above the garage. So he's got the hot rod on. I do not have the camera on. So anyway, I am going to, I told you last night, I've been doing a whole bunch of knitting on knitted washcloths. I will put a picture here. Okay, those are not the ones that I'm using, keeping to use, or the ones that the daughter took home. Those are the rest of them. And I have some more I want to make. I find them very therapeutic to make. Anyway, I'm going to work on the last one, I think, that I need to make from the current scrap ball of yarn I'm working with. And then I need to edit video and do a few more chores. I'll be back. Hey guys, it's the end of the week, and it's been a eventful one, although I don't think I've picked up the camera too much. We're still in the midst of helping the kids move. Things are still pretty chaotic. Plus, we're getting ready to go on vacation. There's just a lot going on. We're also working on planning Mr. Bob's retirement, which is imminent. And yeah, it's a lot of changes. 2026 is definitely the year of chaos. Anyway, I do have, although the vlog this week will be short, I do have ideas for when we go on vacation for glue booking on the go, which is, I think, maybe what I'm going to call the video. I'm going to try to film some stuff on vacation. And also jelly plate on the go. Jelly plate. I haven't done anything with a jelly plate in a long time. So we're going to work on that. So stay tuned. I'm going to keep up with catching up on projects that I can do before we leave, and chores and, all that jazz. So anyway, I hope this gives you some ideas. If it's chaotic, and if I can squeeze in just even 5 minutes in between everything else, you can. It's nutty. It's not, the 1980s anymore when I started this YouTube channel. It's, things have changed a lot, and I don't have as much time to be creative, but I still try to find time when I can, and that's all right. So anyway, all right, I am going to wrap this week up, and I hope it gives you some ideas. Please leave any questions, comments, or concerns down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate that very much. And any relevant links or anything are in the video description. Go out and do something nice for yourself, because you deserve it. And go on vacation. Just because you're going on vacation doesn't mean you can't be creative. Bring needlework with you. That's what that bag is. Bring, a journal with you. There's a lot of ways to, still have what you love with you while you're on vacation and enjoying that time. You can knit or crochet by the pool, at a resort. Why can't you? Anyway, I do have some ideas. I hope it'll give you some ideas of what to do on your next vacation coming up soon. So anyway, that's it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.